Hey everyone, so just got home and I am coming out to check on the goats. Oh, if I can figure out my phone. Okay, so coming out to check on the goats. Bad signs, really bad signs. So obviously, my pointer, there we go. Culprit, bad guy. He's tearing up my fence. But here's the other problem that I've got. I'll show y'all. So there's Meep and Jolene. And Martha was just there, but she walked around. Oh, wait, there she is. Right there. So these girls are at the fence across from the boys. They're supposed to be bred. So not happy. So in 2 days we are supposed to get everybody ultrasounded to make sure that everyone is bred, to confirm everybody is bred. And if these guys are not bred, that's really bad news, because that means that we will go into May for kids. I really don't want that. So we'll have to see. And if they're not bred, I hope everybody's just wagging tails, because now I'm getting paranoid. But if everybody's not bred, then I'm going to be like, first thing I'm going to be doing is giving some Lutalize shots. Say, okay, you are coming into heat. Yeah. Okay, hold on. To switch over my camera, I don't have like a flip mode every time I do this, but so there's Jolene, and look, there's Elsa now. And of course Ruby, she better be bred. She doesn't need to be on the over there. But I got Jolene, or not Jolene, oh my gosh, Josephine, which is flagging. Now Josephine, it wouldn't surprise me, because Nilla has been in a heat and Lucky's been in a heat, so wouldn't surprise me there. But I don't need these girls in heat, so I'm hoping that it's just pheromones and hi Josephine. I'm hoping that it's just pheromones and everything's fluke, but we will know in 2 days. And I'm hoping that all this tail wagging is paranoia at this point, because I don't need it. And I turn the camera off for a split second to switch it around and go, and Nora starts flagging. Y'all, I am stressed out. So, but I mean, oh great, now Anna's over there too. Oh my god. Okay, so I have no clue, but we'll see. We'll see in 2 days. Now I know Nova has been in heat the last 2 days. She's a little screamer. Yeah, she screams. So, and she's a tough little thing, filled with spit and vinegar. She's been out with the whole entire herd for practically all week. So So I've been shutting her and Spot up at night because Spot needs a buddy, and I'm having to treat both of them. We're on day 3 of their coccidiosis prevention. So, but oh man, it better be paranoia, guys. So what we'll do is on day after tomorrow, whenever we have everybody ultrasounded, we'll have the 22 does ultrasounded. Whichever ones we can't confirm, whether it's due to the amount of days that they're supposed to be, or if they're just not bred, we will pull blood and we will send that off on Monday, and it should take, depending on how many samples we send in, it could take about a week, but then we will find out. And according to that, because we're already, like, if I were to throw anybody in with the bucks today, it doesn't matter if they're Nigerians or if they're she's so cute. It doesn't matter if they're Nigerians or if they're Boer bucks, or Boer bucks. It doesn't matter if they're Nigerians or the Boers. As far as any does, we're into May right now if anybody gets bred. So I think what I would wind up doing is first thing is I would give a shot of Lutalize, and then because usually that works, and I'm probably gonna mess up on my dates and stuff, because I think it's within about 24 to 48 hours after giving a shot of Lutalize that they come into heat, as long as they're not bred. And I know that people use Lutalize to induce does. So I'm hoping, because yeah, Josephine's definitely in heat. Nova's been in heat the last couple of days. Lucky was in heat last week, and so was Nilla. So with all of that and them all being put back together this week, I'm hoping and praying that it's hormones, that it's all to do with pheromones and stuff, because I don't have any of them just sitting here screaming at the fence. And so I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's Josephine, and she's the only one, like, I'm not even in here with them. I'm letting them do their thing. But Domino's picking up on her smell, and he's weathered. He can't do anything to her. Although, you know, if he was a buck, he would have got her. So, and then Sven is picking up on it as well. Of course, that's his sister. That'd just be gross if he wasn't a weather. But I don't have, like, usually whenever I have the girls in heat, like, literally they are standing right up in here, just, you know, screaming at these guys over here. And these guys are usually, like, especially Haas, are just, like, screaming back at them. And they're not doing that. It's just Josephine. Lucky was doing it yesterday. And, you know, so I'm hoping that's all it is. But I wasn't planning on making a video right now, but I guess I will. So, it's time for evening chores. It's been kind of cloudy today. Our weather is up and down. So it's been cold all week. Hasn't rained or anything, but now there's a system coming in, which the rain and stuff is all north of us up in Missouri, but it is 72 degrees and windy, which I'm not saying that it will happen, but we have been known to have tornadic weather in December in the past, which hopefully that's not the case, because I don't wish that upon anybody. Where we're located in Northwest Arkansas, we're in Tornado Alley anyway, but we're also in a valley, and so knock on wood that in all of my lifetime that we've never had to experience a tornado here where I'm located. It's all been north or south of us, or east of us, on whenever more towards the Tennessee Mississippi border. So but I mean, we have had really bad weather in the month of December before. So, like I think I've said it in I don't know if it made it into one of the previous videos after editing and stuff, but the weather here in Arkansas changes every 10 minutes. Just get used to it if you live here. So, let's go check on all the goats and see what's going on with them. Hi, Frost. Hi. Luna and Ellie, which I always like Frost because she's very, hi Frost, she's very dairy. She's got that thin body, unlike Luna and Reba and Ida over there, to where they look fat all the time. So she does really good. But so she had triplets last year, and Floppy was one of them. And so she's very deep bodied doe, and she's got her fur up. But so she, and of course she's one that she's supposed to be my last one to have gotten bred. So you can see how thin she is right here. And then Floppy, I think, is like the end of March, and so she's starting to get a little wide. But remember, babies are on this side, on their right, and their rumen is on their left. And so Luna always looks like a bowling ball, but she does look pretty thick. Now she's one of the last ones as well. So Ellie's one of the first ones. Hi, Ellie. And you can tell she's getting a little bit thicker belly. And oh, hi, Dorothy. Hi, sweetheart. And Dorothy's starting to thicken up, but it's her first freshening, and it wouldn't surprise me if she had just maybe one or two. So Tootsie and Toffee both. Toffee's one that she looked kind of like Luna before breeding, but not Tootsie. Tootsie was kind of my one that looked more like Frost. And so Tootsie's one of the first does to be expecting in March 18th. Well, look at that, guys. Yeah. Oh, Dorothy. So she's just, look at this. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Hey, Dorothy, quit trying to eat the phone. But look at that. She is just bulging is what she is. She's so sweet. She still has a great personality, guys. Alright, and then for those of y'all who are new to the channel, Ida is one to where this past kidding season, she gave us quads, and 2 girls, 2 boys. She was paired with Huckleberry, and so Ida was paired with Huckleberry, and she had so Huckleberry's polled and Ida is horned, and then Ida has the blue eyes and Huckleberry has the brown or gold eyes. But had 2 blue-eyed, 2 polled, 2 bucklings, 2 doelings. I honestly don't think that I had, now they were all flashy, none of them were moon spotted, but I honestly couldn't tell you which was which, because I can't remember. But I am actually thinking about editing that video. Ew, Ida. Foamy hand. She's chewing her cud. She's the only doe that I have that does that. Looks like she has rabies whenever she does it. But okay, so she's a good mama. But all right, so I have been thinking about doing the editing that video, that birth video, and posting it. So leave me a comment and let me know if you want me to do that, because I will. She was one of the ones to where I was able to do it. It was a really nice spring day, and so I was able to sit outside with her and go through the whole experience. She was the last doe to give birth last kidding season. So, and now she's going to be one of the first ones, as long as she's bred. But I haven't seen anybody come back. So, okay, so I don't know if she'll stay for me, but Miss Coco, she here. Why don't I try to stealthily sit down? Yeah, she got up.
So here we separated everybody so that they would have adequate shelter, but we did get that really rough weather.
Hey guys, so I had to abruptly get off using the camera last night, and the reason why is because of two things. One, the weather. We did have tornadic weather and a lot of straight line winds. We didn't get any damage here on our property, but a lot of our neighbors did. And the community where we live, some people got some people didn't. But my family really didn't notice. I had to send my kids to nearby family member's house for the evening because I had to take my husband to the ER. We were feeding out some of the last pumpkins to the goats, and he was trying to break them up since they're all kind of rubbery and bouncy after the frost and cold weather. And what wound up happening was he was trying to use his pocket knife to try to get some of them open, and it slipped and he sliced into his thigh. But he's good, he's okay. He had to get 4 staples, which he's pretty sore. Had to get a tetanus booster and everything, but just the funny little quirks of what happens on the farm. And of course, you know, yesterday was like 75 degrees. And the dog's not happy. Cracker. Shh. Anyway, so yesterday was like a high of 75, and today has been like a high of 40. So I am out here just gonna kind of make a little snippet to finish up yesterday's video. Let y'all know what happened, because I had to just cut everything and just drop it all and go deal with stuff, which it happens. No worries, and everyone's good. Everyone made it through the storm. And so tomorrow we have the ultrasounds on the does, and I will film that, and hopefully I'm still running about a week behind as far as like posting videos on YouTube to whenever I'm filming them. So hopefully I can catch up here pretty soon, and y'all can see the ultrasounds, and we can figure out who's bred and who's not, and maybe get an estimate of how many kids, but that's kind of hard to tell whenever they're early on. So anyway, look forward to tomorrow's video, and at least making it on my end. So I will talk to y'all later and see you on the flip side. Hey guys, so I came out earlier to film the conclusion to yesterday's video, and Cracker, our dog, was barking like crazy. I didn't know what was going on. I finally figured out what he's barking at is our 2 feeder pigs escaped their pen. So I am gonna have to come out here and get them put up. But I figured I would just include it since I've already got my phone with me and everything. But so they should go up fairly easy with food. They're pigs, but they're just a pain in the rear. But anyway, they go to the butcher the beginning of next month. So in about 4 weeks from now, they'll go in, and then hopefully by the end of January we can move Thistle over into her new pen, which is going to be an expansion off of their current one, and we'll be able to film more of her and let y'all see her more. But anyway, so I'm going to put these pigs up. And that's how they got out. They just pushed up against that panel until it bowed out and broke against the string, which it's an easy fix, but annoying. There's one.
So at this point, the pigs were uncooperative, but they did finally go in, but it was after dark. So we'll see you next time. Have a good one.